I'm just curious as to the moment when, or series of moments, when you realized that you had a gift for creating visual literature.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome, by the way.
By the way. It wasn't, I think it was other people, actually. I started getting emails from people. I knew that photographs were interesting, and I knew that you could make interesting photographs, but I don't think I even grasped how much things like that could affect people. And it started getting 100 emails a week. That turned into 1,000, turned into 10,000. And some people would write me these, super long, in-depth, messages or emails about how this one specific image changed their life. And at first I was like, oh, that's got to be, like, it can't really. But then I realized it actually, something can affect somebody that much, to where, people were writing me like, I was in law school and I dropped out because fuck that, I want to do this, and not that I encourage them to do that, but law school sounds terrible.
I do encourage you.
Yeah.
To drop out and drop on, drop in, drop anywhere.
I mean, for me, I've never been a fan of school. I have no problem with people that go to school, but I think that the best school is life, and I think the only professor that matters is success, or whatever you want to do and doing it well.
What you profess, you address, even if the address is wrong. Now, I just want to dial that chronometer back.
Let's go back.
Okay, so you were, this is after you've already found that you love this little box with the shutter,
right,
and silver oxide. And
you want to know how I started it all?
I'm just curious. I want to know what your first camera was.
Okay, so I didn't own a camera. I stole one from my roommate, who was a photographer.
You stole a camera?
I did.
How old were you?
19.
19.
Yeah.
He was only 19 when he stole his first camera. That's a Steely Dan song, I think.
I hope my old roommate is watching this.
What kind of camera was it?
It's a Canon. So basically what happened was this. I was living with a girl and another fellow, and he was a photographer. He'd been a photographer for about 15 years. But he'd never really done anything with it. He just kind of would take pictures of random stuff. That cheating, lying bitch just, broke my heart in two. Not really. But she did cheat on me. And so I threw all of her stuff out. And I was like, I want to remember this moment. I need to take a picture of it. So I went and took his camera, and there was only one picture left on his camera.
That's good.
I took that picture, and that picture is what started my whole career.
And it was color?
Yeah.
And do you remember the speed of the film?
400.
400?
Yeah. 400, I shot at 30,
that's pretty fast.
30
for color
stops.
film, yeah.
And I lit it using an IKEA lamp that I also stole from my neighbor.